I don't think there's anything more embarrassing than going out there getting your ass kicked in a fight. Right before you get ready to go in that cage, it's either time to sink or swim. You're either gonna fight or you get busted up. So better decide right before you get in there. What are you gonna do?
Shane lives in Lafayette, but travels all over Central New York for mixed martial arts training.
It's just like a lifestyle. You gotta set up your life around training and be willing to sacrifice a lot.
One of the biggest sacrifices is time spent. On top of going to work 30 hours a week, he spends another,
I would say probably a good 30 hours a week, just driving and training in general. Probably, a good 30 hours, definitely.
Getting to places like Tai-Kai and Liverpool for jiu-jitsu and boxing is just one of the many destinations for training throughout the week.
I would say I'm just the average guy, I don't really mind getting punched in the face too much, as long as I get the chance to punch you back. But, I'm just an easy laid-back guy, usually training, more competitive. Just want to push it all the time, not trying to get outperformed by anyone. And then, in the fight, just don't want to get hurt or busted up. I don't want to bust up my pretty face, so I'm going to go in there and do what I got to do to get the win.
Which includes strength and conditioning training in Syracuse as well.
You want to train to be an athlete, so there's a bunch of things that go along with it. And right now down at Strides, my trainer Mike, he sets me up with the right workouts. And, I feel big, strong, explosive, feel real good when I'm down there,
He's gotten stronger, he's gotten more mobile. We work on mobility with these fighters. Like I said, he brings it every single time he comes in.
We do like circuit training, more or less to simulate a fight. We'll do 8 5-minute rounds of nonstop with 1-minute breaks, different stations. So it usually works out pretty good, definitely.
What I get out of it is that satisfaction that when they go to fight, they win. Obviously, we get them prepped for their conditioning and their strength and their power. So when guys are, going the distance and get the win at the end, or they're finishing in the first round, second round, or third round, that's what it's all about.
If I could be the best out there, I at least want to be the best that I could be. And, I think I'm still far ways away from that. Say, in MMA, it takes about 10 years for someone to peak out, Definitely, still a long ways away from that.
But he's on his way. Since getting involved with MMA 2.5 years ago, Shane moved up from the ranks of amateur fighting and officially became a pro in September 2012.
I'm ranked within the top 10 in the Northeast professionally right now. It doesn't really mean too much to me, but, I'd like to stay on a list at the same time. And I'm sure people are going to be, now your name's out there a little bit more. People would be gunning for you. But, I'm just ready to fight and, prove that I'm one of the best out there.
He used to wrestle in high school and college for about 5 years, but didn't really stick it out back then.
Never really had anyone to look up to back then, and this is what they're doing. I should do that, or someone to beat on me and motivate me to get that much better. So it was kind of tough back then, I would say.
But ever since a friend introduced him to MMA, motivation and camaraderie aren't an issue while training with sparring partners of Team Bomb Squad at Ultimate Athletics in Ithaca.
All right. All you gotta do is adjust, you know what I'm saying? Once you go high, keep one low. As soon as you throw one body shot, he throw a body shot, a jab is right there.
But other obstacles still come up.
So I was used to doing 3-minute rounds in a smaller cage, and then I came down here. I did 2 fights in a row, man. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. You get used to it.
And the difference in round lengths isn't the only thing he had to get used to.
You gotta get hit, in the fight. It's probably gonna hurt, but punch it back twice as hard, and I think you'd be all right.
And for anyone that has aspirations to be an MMA fighter as well,
I would say fight because you want to fight. Don't fight for the attention you're gonna get. So that and just winning. It's a lot of hard work, but you raise your hand after the win. It makes it all worth it.
Anthony Martinez, Syracuse, New York.
Good shit.